August 25th was a game circled on the calendar. The Fever took on the Minnesota Lynx, coached by Cheryl Reeves, the very coach who left Caitlyn Clark off the Olympic roster. This was one of the toughest games of the season, but Caitlyn still showed why she's the biggest star in the league, even in the face of adversity.
Great opportunity and no contact play. Clark hangs and gets the and one. And listen to the fans.
Caitlyn started the game the way she always does, fearless. She opened with a logo 3 that didn't connect, but that didn't slow her down. On the next play, she brought the ball up the court, accelerated, then stopped on a dime, leaving her defender touching earth. With the paint packed, she kicked it out to Kelsey Mitchell on the wing, but the shot didn't fall.
Clark almost double dribble.
Transition was the name of the game, and Caitlyn knew it. She pushed the pace, moved to the left side, and waited for Mitchell to cut, setting her up with an easy dime.
Quiet last night. 2 points for Carlton last night, and then Mitchell.
And that was just the beginning. In another fast break, Caitlyn saw Leah Boston inside and fed her in the paint, where Boston powered through for the bucket.
Double team comes against Boston, and she finds her way through it.
But even as Caitlyn kept feeding her teammates, the shots weren't falling like they should.
Wow, that was ahead to Samuelson, a nice lead.
So, she took matters into her own hands. Coming off a handoff, she used a quick step to shake her defender and drove to the basket, drawing a foul with the contact.
Making an impact early as she gets into the game. Aggressive defense, hitting her shots. Clark into the defense. That is.
She calmly drained both free throws. On the next play, she ignored the screen, attacked her smaller defender, and stepped back for a mid-range jumper.
Clark little step back. And after hitting 2 free throws, Clark hits her next basket over Heidemann.
Caitlyn kept putting her defenders on skates, but not every shot was a hit.
Free for the 3.
Still, her mere presence was enough for Coach Reeves to adjust, doubling her in the second quarter. But Caitlyn wasn't fazed. Bringing the ball up the court, she used the screen, not once, but twice, to force a switch and find an open teammate for an easy bucket.
Much to me in my basketball journey, and just to watch this.
Moments later, she set up another play, using a screen to get the ball to Kelsey Mitchell, who drained a 3.
He matters too. That's right. And
The Fever were down by 10, but Caitlyn wasn't backing down. She used off-the-ball movement to fake a handoff, got herself wide open on the wing, and drained a 3.
games. Clark.
Next play, no screen needed. Caitlyn went one-on-one, blew by her defender, and finished with a contested layup.
Clark weaving her way through. It's 9 for 9 now for the Fever in this quarter.
If it's working, why change it? After another screen from Boston, Caitlyn cut to the basket, finished through contact, and completed the and one.
Break opportunity and a no contact play. Clark hangs and gets the and one.
But Minnesota wasn't going to let her keep doing it. On the next play, Caitlyn hit a pump fake that sent her defender flying, but she couldn't finish at the rim.
For Clark, a block against Caitlyn. And McBride goes
Frustrated with herself on that one because she had a great look. That's one of my favorite things.
On the other end, she tried to make her mark on defense, but ended up committing a foul. With the first half winding down, the Fever needed a spark, and Caitlyn delivered.
the 3-pointer is good.
She makes it look so easy when she does it that way.
With the score tight and just a 1-point difference, Caitlyn opened the second half, looking to extend the lead. She went to her favorite spot for 3, but the defense was all over her.
Overall, 26 boards in this game.
And the refs weren't giving her any calls. Time to pass the rock. She attacked the paint, drew a double team, and kicked it out to Mitchell at the top of the key for a 3.
Hands it off to Mitchell, Kelsey Mitchell.
As Minnesota pulled ahead by 12, Caitlyn knew it was time to step up. Using a screen from Boston, she pulled up from deep and nailed it.
Offensive possessions for Indiana.
The Fever then put her in an ISO play, where she cooked her defender, stepping back for another 3.
Boards getting some second chance opportunities.
Clark gets herself free and hits a 3-pointer, creating that shot.
But Coach Reeves had seen enough. The Lynx started doubling Caitlyn every time she touched the ball, forcing her out of her rhythm and into some clumsy mistakes.
And the trailer is Boston. Clark will take another look with 13 on the shot clock. And a travel. Boy, that was strange. Caitlyn.
Even when they forced her out of her comfort zone, Caitlyn found ways to make plays. She drove into the paint and forced some points.
Clark loses Heidemann and rolls it in.
The Lynx tried to slow down her pace in transition, but when they slipped up, Caitlyn sent a full court pass for a quick bucket.
Made. Shot from deep tonight. Indiana.
In another transition play, she pushed the ball up in a 3-on-2, looking for Mitchell. But the defense kicked the ball away, spoiling the play. Still, Caitlyn wasn't done. On the next possession, a smart cut by Lexi Hull gave Caitlyn another easy dime, bringing the Fever within 3 points with 6 minutes left.
Speaker on her backpack. And Lindsay be like, "You just don't-"
But relying on her teammates too much in the final minutes didn't yield the results they needed. Even when Caitlyn tried to rally late, it wasn't enough.
Burning up the court. Gets the bucket and one.
Minnesota held on for the win, but Caitlyn still proved why she's one of the best in the league. If you end up enjoying this video, why not subscribe? It's free, and you can always change your mind.